Hey gamers, welcome to Frag Doll Friday, the show where we talk about recent news and events in gaming. Let's go! First up, Microsoft has delayed the release of the Xbox One in China. This is pretty big considering that the release was scheduled for earlier this week, and now it's been pushed back to sometime before the year ends. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of reasons for this delay, including all sorts of legal constraints, since this is the first time in 14 years that consoles made by foreign firms could be sold in China. I really hope they're able to release the Xbox One in China soon, because I know if I had pre-ordered the console and it was delayed to some ambiguous date to sometime before the year ends, I would be pissed! The Tokyo Game Show took place just a few days ago in Japan, and hearing about all the new games and tech coming out from this event just reinforces the fact that I so want to go to this event someday. Not only did attendees get hands-on experience with upcoming tech devices like Project Morpheus and a new 3DS, but they got first looks at some new trailers and gameplay for some of the upcoming games like Bloodborne, Mighty No. 9, The Evil Within, and my favorite of the bunch, Final Fantasy XV. I'm pretty excited to get my hands on these games in the hopefully near future, but I want to know what you guys are excited for. So you know what to do. Leave some comments below and let me know what games you can't wait to play. PlayStation TV will launch on October 14th in North America with almost 700 games available. This ranges from PS1 games to PSP to PS Vita, and if you're like me, you've thought, oh, I've always wanted a PS Vita, but I don't have enough money for one, but PS Vita games look so cool. And now, with PlayStation TV being at a much lower price point, I can see PS Vita games in my near future, which makes me a very happy gamer. The PS TV can also remote play PS4 games from your PS4 in another room onto the TV that your PS TV is hooked up to. And future plans include streaming PS3 games via the PlayStation Now service. The base system costs $99, but you can buy a bundle version with a controller, an 8GB memory card, and a free game for $140. Blizzard recently announced the cancellation of Project Titan, their next major MMO game, which up until now was 7 years in the making. Since the news of the cancellation, we've only gotten a few pieces of information about what Project Titan was really about, so here's what we know. The setting was sci-fi, on a near-future version of Earth. Players could join one of 3 factions engaging in a cold war to control the planet. The main concept was essentially one of undercover warfare. You maintain a mundane job during the day, then fight battles against opposing factions at night. Sources have described the gameplay as Team Fortress 2-esque, with a change between first-person and third-person POV depending on where you are in the game, whether it's in battle or in a city. I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty bummed to hear about the cancellation of this game that sounds totally awesome. What do you guys think? Leave a comment. Riot's latest attempt to curb toxic player interaction in League of Legends is called Ranked Restrictions, which means that poor sportsmanship will not only get you restricted from chat, but also ranked games as well. Now, these restrictions are temporary, and players will need to complete a certain number of normal draft games to get back into ranked gameplay, all while playing nice with others. Another thing to keep in mind is that if you are under restriction at the end of the season, you don't get any ranked rewards either. So will people abuse this system and report the non-aggressive players just to keep the trolling alive? Or will this feature actually help the community overall? Leave your thoughts below. As for Frag Doll content, don't forget to check out our latest videos, including a Galactic Loot Crate unboxing and our newest series, Frag Dolls Play. Now in this episode we played the Forest, which is terrifying, and I am the only Frag Doll that screamed like a little girl. Also, check out Esper on Geek & Sundry's Spellslingers. She plays a mean game of Magic the Gathering 2015 versus Day 9. And I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but it is so good. Click it. Watch it right now. Starting next week, we'll be changing up the Frag Doll Friday framework. What does that mean exactly? Well, you're not going to get your traditional news recap show on a boring white screen anymore. What you're going to get is a new weekly live stream show where every week the entire Frag Doll team will get together and talk about gaming news, trends, events, live on Twitch TV. We'll share our opinions and thoughts, and there may be some infighting because we're not part of a hive mind and we don't always agree with each other. And we'll take your thoughts, opinions, and questions from chat too. Then on Friday, we'll upload a highlight reel of that live stream to YouTube. So you're still going to get your news recap show, just in a different format. So be sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel and here on YouTube to not miss a single episode starting next week. That's it for this week's Frag Doll Friday. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more Frag Doll content. Bye!
What's up guys, it's Seltzer and we've got another week of gaming news and weird we found on the internet. Ready?